Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. As you can see, I've been busy bunker this morning. Oh, not even this morning now, it's this afternoon. Just got back from the park, and as you can see, I've got my bloody coat on now. Yesterday was Friday, and outside temperatures were around 32, 33. Today, 14. Unreal. It was 32 degrees outside and baking hot sun, and you see out there, it's piddling down. So 14 degrees and wet. What a difference in one day, it's amazing. Yesterday in here, we was at the ambient temperature in here was 41 degrees or just over, and today we're at 18.8 now. It's just, the mind boggles of the British weather, it really does. Right, I'll spin you around and we'll do a quick update on these little beauties in here. Okay, now my last video I was having issues with these flashing, and the platinum argon was red blotches and stuff. As I said, I did the water tests, everything was fine, the nitrates are up, nothing that it classes as in dangerous levels. I think it's anything over 40 or 50 parts per million that class is dangerous, and I'd say it's around a 25, maybe just over that, so nothing in dangerous levels. So my water test, I thought everything was fine apart from that, came back with the nitrates, so I did a major water change and put some Burke on it, and since then, absolutely perfect. They've really calmed down, the redness has gone, looking a lot better. So that's all I could put it down to with the nitrates. Maybe because it was such a small area, small surface area of water. Yeah, so it's actually surprised me, but it's done well. One of the comments I did have was somebody saying maybe it's the chlorine. Now, whenever I do water changes, I do put the chlorinator in. On my main pond, it's a 3-stage chlorinator. On here, I put the sodium thiosulfate for the chlorinate in it. Yes, it doesn't remove chloramine, but I have looked on my local water, where my water comes from, on their websites and information. Now they're saying the chlorine in the water is 1 part per million as it leaves their treatment plant, and when it reaches me, by the time it reaches my tap, it's even less. And it's the same with the chloramine. They are saying by the time it reaches me, it's virtually zero, so it shouldn't have any effect. I have tested tap water, and it is coming back as zero on my tablets. So it's, as it's saying, it's not. It is virtually zero. So it's, and obviously got air and everything else in there, so that's burning it off. So it's not the chlorine or the chloramine that's an issue. All I can put it down to is the nitrates, which, as I said, has surprised me. But since then, they've been a lot happier, eating well, looking well, no flashing, no flicking. I did do a water change again yesterday, did clean their filter out, did a water change. Somebody did comment as well, saying in here, in my thing, my filter balls I put in, and I put the gel in. They're saying, why did you put the filter balls in and then flush your water out? That's not what I did. I actually did my filter clean. Both my EasyPod and my upflow were thoroughly cleaned, and I dumped a load of water out straight to drain, and then I put my dechlorinator in and topped up, and as I was topping up, that's when I put my filter balls and the filter gel in, so it wasn't being flushed to waste, it was still in the water. But yeah, everything's good. They were fed this morning, but as a little treat, I'm going to try them on half an orange. So I'm going to try them in here and see how they get on. I'm sure they're going to love it, but we'll see how they go on with that. Yeah, so not much else going on at the moment. I was hoping to do a few other jobs. As you can see, my covers are off on both of them. Took the covers off, and they're in one of the sheds drying out, or they're dried out. I was hoping today to get the plastic off, and I was going to paint them all up with my the grey paint, which once it's dried is completely fish safe and it will protect the wood. So I was hoping to do that, but obviously with that rain and that out there, it's not getting done today. So I shall see how the weather is tomorrow, and hopefully I can do that tomorrow, and a couple of other little bits and pieces I want to try and get done. Still haven't sorted out the air in here yet. One job I might do is I'm going to move the air pump, sit it on here for now, because I've obviously got the one-way valves in, non-return valves. I'm going to remove those and pump it straight into the thing. I'm assuming they're restricting the flow, so I need to sort that out. And as you can see, I have got a very slight leak on here, the tape. And when I put this tape on, it's an all-weather tape, and you can't see it, but there's a tape in there. It wasn't the best of days when I put it on. It was a little overcast and damp, so it hasn't sealed that well. So I've got a load more tape left. What I'm thinking of doing is taking this tape back off, and there's a little gap here. I've got a load of silicone, clear silicone. I'm gonna, from the top, I'm gonna lift it up slightly, fill that full of silicone, let that go off, and retape it. I've got one there, and I've got a tiny little drip over there, and there's a drip here. Well, that tape actually did peel off. This front section tape actually peeled off, so I've got to replace it. As I say, that it wasn't the. Oh, I also didn't clean, I must admit, when I put the tape on here, I didn't actually clean. I just rubbed over, wiped over with a dry rag. I should have probably cleaned it a little bit better than I did. So that's another job I need to do, but I'm not doing it in the rain, obviously. So just a quick update on these for now. Yeah, not much else going on. The front pond's all looking good. I must admit as well, which one is it? Well, you can't see him now. It's going to come round. That one there on its own. I'm going to follow him there. He's the one who had the damage to the mouth, and that is looking absolutely great. Really, you can hardly notice it. Very hard to notice it, so I'm very happy with that, the way that's come on. I am continuing the Vercon. As I said, when I had that blinking and flashing, I did put some Vercon in. So again, I'm going to continue with that. I'll probably put another dose in next week, and sometime towards the end of next week, the Platinum Ogon, the Deutsche Chiba are definitely going in the main pond, because my fry will be arriving shortly afterwards, the following week. Don't know, I might let the kids in, and I don't know where else yet, so I'll decide on that. But I'm going to leave them two, are definitely going, maybe one of the others, we'll see. But yeah, so that's it here for now. Hopefully it's a better day tomorrow, so I can get on to some jobs. So hopefully I shall see you tomorrow. I don't want to disturb them, just out here. And the temperatures on the pond are up. They're about 21 this morning, but they've just, you know, the Sankey's having a go. They're really going crazy for that. So Henrietta, hang on up. Oh, that's good. Pleased with that. Might have to chuck another one in yet. Morning. As you can see, it's not raining, but that sky's not looking good. Very, very overcast and grey. So I'm expecting some rain today. Right, hopefully job for today. The roof on Bisley's bunker. As I said, when I put the tape on, it wasn't the best of days, and I didn't clean it. I mean, obviously it was second hand, so I didn't clean it as well, so I don't think it had stuck to it that great. I've used that tape before on other stuff, and it is really good tape normally, but I think it was just dirty, and so it hasn't sealed as good as I'd like. So what I want to do today is on the joins, as it comes all the way down, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 joins, just because there's 5 pieces. I'm going to get some silicone and where it joins. You can see in there, it's up a little bit there, that piece. I need to stick a load of silicone in, just give it a little bit of extra protection, and then once it's gone off, I'll clean the surface and I'll put some more tape on. Hopefully that's going to do it. If that don't work with the all-weather tape, I mean, it's these pieces here, look, that's stuck really well. So it does, it's a good tape, it really does stick when it's clean. If that don't work, I have got some other tape. It's a PVC tape, very sticky, but it's black. So if I have to use that, I'm going to have a black line down the roof. I don't mind that. So we'll see. I will silicone it, try it with this tape first. If that don't work, I'll take the tape back off and I'll use this other tape, but I'll have to put that on a later date, obviously. So yeah, that's the job for today, or one of them anyway. So I'll get that done hopefully. So what time I got, so if I've got any more time to do anything else. So let me get my stuff together and I'm getting on the roof. Okay guys, so all these joints now are sealing it in from the top. What I might do is wait for a slightly warmer day, because it's very little bit drips coming down. I may go from the inside as well at a later date, but I'll leave it for now for that to go off, and hopefully that's going to stop any leaks that I had. Didn't have a lot, but it's just a couple here and there, so hopefully that's going to cure that. Right here. Somebody asked me, so I put a thing out, I think I've been on Facebook, or even a little short, oranges. Now, somebody asked me, they said they tried it in there with their koi, and I didn't even touch it. Now, the first time I did an orange, I must admit, orange, there's the stalk. What I did was I cut it that way, as if I was sectioning it from south, just cut it in half, and I found out that I didn't touch it. If I cut it that way, like that, across it, so the fleshy part is actually open. So if you cut it that way, it seems to put like a skin on it, so they can't get to it. If I put it that way, they absolutely demolish it. So I'm going to put one in there, and I'm going to stick the other half, this half, in the main pond, and I shall come back to that in about, what time are we now? Just gone, well, it's 10 to, I've just come up to 10 to 12, so I'll leave that half hour or so and we'll come back to it and we'll see what's left. Okay guys, as you can see, I decided to do the covers, took the plastic off and paint them up, wait for them to dry, and I can do the other, turn it over and do the other side. There's my plastic for it to put back on after. I've still got that one to do. Shouldn't take me too long now, and because it's staying dry today, a job I've definitely got to do 100%, so I want to get these done first, give them a chance to dry. Once this is painted, car, I've got to get the brakes done this afternoon. It'll take me a couple of hours to new rear discs and pads on that, and new front pads. So that's a job I've definitely got to get done today, because that's the reason I couldn't get to the Grumman show at Addenbyer. I was hoping to go today, but brakes failed on me, and I wouldn't chance going down here with the brakes the way they were. And yesterday it was absolutely hammering down all day, so I didn't get a chance to do anything. So I'm going to have to do those today. So that's the reason I didn't get to the Addenbyer Grumman show. But I hope, if you did go, I hope you had a fantastic time. I'm gutted that I missed it, but never mind. I will be at some of the other shows, but I really wanted to go to that one because I missed it last year as well. Can't remember why, but I couldn't make it last year. I think I might have been working actually. Yeah, so I organised so make sure I wasn't working this weekend, and that happened, but never mind. Anyway, right, that's dry enough now to turn. I'm going to finish painting that, get on with it, because I've got to get that done. See you in a bit. Okay guys, done. Shiny new discs on the back and pads, new pads on the front. What time is it? Jesus. It took me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that to do them. So that's one job done at least. Mess around here. They're drying off. Should be dry by now. They do need. You probably can't even see them from here. Covers. Probably going to need another coat on yet. So let's have a quick look around here. The main pond. See how they're doing around here. so you get better. There we go. Somewhere in here there's an orange. It may have gone into the skimmer again. Let's just see. Can't see at the moment. Yeah, it's probably gone in the skimmer again. But they're very happy. Oh no. Start to blanket weed again. I'll keep my eye on that. If it starts getting too bad, I shall have to get some more treatment. It's okay at the moment. And what day are we on? Sunday. Maybe next Friday or Saturday I'm going to and put my Dodge Platinum Ogon and my Dodge Chiba into here from out the grow on tank. So yeah, all looking good there. Let's quickly go. Look at these. I love petunias. Now that one's doing absolutely fantastic, and I have planted at the same time as that one. And that one, and I don't know what's the matter with it. That one's growing well. That was planted exactly the same time. Growth's going lovely, but not that one. And they're all being watered by the same things. That's lovely. Red, white and blue, or red, white and purple. Don't know what's going on with that one. So I may have to swap that one for that one, as that one's looking good. But apart from that, I'm very happy with how they're looking. More to put in, look. No, there's more to sort out yet. Quick glance in there. The state of that. I'll sort that out. So, let's have a look. That's why I haven't finished it. I've been having a good go at it. But it's upside down, so they can't get at it. So, leave that in there, then have another go at it. But they're definitely having a go at it, so definitely enjoying it. One other thing I've got to do, now I've sealed this, before I put, I'm hoping, where are we, the next couple of weeks maybe, to get the stuff to clad the rest of this stuff in. But when I do it, I'm going to take all this off, and I'm inside and out, all this woodwork is going to be painted. And yes, I should have painted this before I put this on. So I'll just have to paint it in and try not to make too much of a mess. And as for the back, I'll paint it up for now. And hopefully I've got some cladding left. I can go around the back and just attach it to the back. Because as you can see, when I put that on, it shrunk a hell of a lot more than I expected in places. It was a little damp when I put it on, it's my fault. So I'll seal that in as well. Put the cladding on the back if I've got some left. If not, I'll find something to put on, it's not a problem. Even if it's a bit of plywood, it's overhang, and I'll paint it up, it should be okay at the back. It's got the overhang from the roofing, so it should keep it fairly dry. But yeah, as I said, Platinum Ogon, over there, Dodge Chiba. I'm not sure about the Kitsuri and the, I think there's a Dodge Kajako, I can't remember now. Forgot what that one is. We'll see, but I think I might just move the two for now. Let the others get some more heating out, but obviously at the moment there's no cover on, so I've turned the heater off, and we're actually at, it has dropped a bit, 18 to 18 inside and out. I do want to, the reason being I've turned it off is because next week I'm going to move these into the main pond, so I want to try and equalise the water a little bit. Once the covers are back on, maybe tomorrow or day after, I'll put the covers back on anyway, because they'll be painted up and dried, and the temperature will start to rise up in here a little bit, but a degree or two ain't going to make any difference to move these into the main pond. Yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. Fantastic. Okay then guys, now I know it's probably, was it 5 days late now by the time you see this, but I hope you all had a fantastic Father's Day. Obviously I've been working on this today, but my boy, I did wake up to a Father's Day card and a mug, a dad mug from Bisley. So I'm going to go in, make myself a nice cup of coffee, and have a rest run a little while, and then I'll take him over the park, and then I'm sure he's going to con me out of lots of treats later on. Don't think there's anything else I need to say at the moment. I have sent the mugs out to the winners of the competition, so hopefully by now you've received them, and whichever of you received the Dogs Are Good mug, hopefully you've contacted me by now. If you haven't, can you please contact me as soon as you can, and we'll sort that out for you. So yeah, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Pop on over to Facebook, check me out on there. So until the next one, stay safe, jobs are good.